Hey, good morning, guys. How's it going? It's Wednesday, January 24, about 10:45 in the morning, and I'm ready to start doing some TA. So I want to talk about, well, first of all, if you guys love these videos, you're welcome to upvote it on steemit, which I would really appreciate, and also like and subscribe to all the content on social media like YouTube and on Twitter that I have there. And if you guys especially want to let me know that I'm doing a fantastic job for the community, you are welcome to buy me lunch or a beer or something and donate to the cryptocurrency community bank there that I have. Other than that, let's go over Bitcoin, guys. So a few days ago, I drew this horizontal ray in as a resistance. That was one of my main points there of resistance that I wanted to make sure it didn't pass, okay? And I drew my Elliott wave like this. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I'm hoping that's right because I see a rejection there so far. I see this rejection here. This resistance line has been drawn from a very long time ago. Super long time ago. And it actually tried to break it, but it couldn't right there, right? And we actually ended up getting a series of like a shooting star that implied that the bulls and the bears were fighting. On a 4-hour chart, we get a massive shooting star up there as well, which is implicative that the bulls have now lost control and the bears have now taken over. Whenever you see this channel, guys, it implies that the bulls have tried to push up, but the bears pushed them all the way back down. So we are still in bear territory right now, guys. In fact, not only are we in bear territory, but we got rejected, okay, on very high time frame EMAs. So for example, in the 2-hour, we couldn't even break above it. Rejection, rejection, pop below. On the 1-hour chart is, showing signs of stability here because it's rejecting down here like that right now. So what am I looking for Bitcoin? You guys need to understand that we need to be a reactive trader rather than a predictive trader. A reactive trader is someone who can react to the market conditions as they change and read indicators on the fly so they can make quick decisions to profit. If you only have your mindset on one way after doing TA, it's not really the best mindset because then you're locked in one way of thinking and you don't allow yourself to have some flexibility there. So what I'm looking for right now is a key moment. Somewhere in here, if it decides to, this 1-hour chart it gives me a little bit of hope for now, 12 minutes left, because it is like a doji candle there, right, on a downtrend. So it's giving me hope. So I'm seeing specifically on the 1-hour chart if it's going to bounce back into a more if it's going to go into this bullish territory, put it that way. I'm looking for something to break into this territory and close with conviction. That is what I will consider a short-term uptrend. I wanted to break out of there and close successfully with a lot of volume. It has to be a lot of volume and not die off like right there as it broke. As it broke there, it died off. I would not have bought this at all into that position there. So if it breaks into this region, we'll be into a more bullish territory. I don't like to talk about specific numbers, by the way, guys, because I expect everybody to draw this in their charts themselves. And if I talk about numbers, it just takes up a lot of time as well. So I just like to talk about the chart and what I see. And a lot of the times, the numbers are irrelevant to me, guys. The numbers are irrelevant to me. Like, if I never even saw these numbers or the price of any coin, I would still trade it. I wouldn't care about what the coin is, what the price is doing. I would just care about what the candles are doing and the indicators, basically. That's also why I don't really talk about specific price points as much anymore. So you guys need to make note that right now we've rejected a few things, and we have a few support zones, right, between about this zone here, 10.4, 10.6, right around where there was a lot of price action in this zone there, which even extends to here. This is more the upper zone. So I'm seeing if it's going to break into this territory first. I'm seeing if it's going to hover to here and find support. And if that doesn't work, then obviously I'm going to be going to even the lower end here, the 9,900. That's support level 1. And if that doesn't hold, we come down to 9,300. It's very, like, for example, when we see it get to a support point, what we're looking for is a lot of volume and rejection. So for example, this right here, okay? This candle there, huge long wick down with volume. So we know people are getting interested. This one here is a really good candle that shows that it was rejecting the downtrend. We're getting long wicks poking up, right? This would have been a really good candle to enter a long position. This would have been a really good candle to enter a long position as well with a long wick. So it is up to you guys to determine how you are finding support, right? Because you have to be a reactive trader. Because as data comes in and they form and the candles are formed, then you'll be able to get much more conclusive data. So that's pretty much where we stand, guys. There's not really a big update right now. I mean, if we do an EMA update here, okay? Okay, if we do an EMA update on Bitcoin, on the 5-minute chart, it's downtrending. On the 15-minute chart, it's about to downtrend right here. It's just about to break over and cross. Here, we're getting a pretty bad candle in the 30-minute chart now. It's still like a really bad rejection candle in general, with a longer wick up there. On the 1 hour, shooting star still, it's still coming down. So yeah, we're not really finding a lot of support above the 55 EMA, and I will probably expect it to downtrend a little bit further, like I mentioned, into one of these support zones, unless we break this zone right here. Whatever it is, guys, there is no specific number, okay? Because it could hover along here and then break out. It could be 1076, could be 1149. You just have to be able to draw your trend lines in here yourselves as well, to be able to get a much clearer indication of where it could possibly break. If it doesn't break, guys, and we fall below this 55 EMA on the 1 hour chart, then heck, we're definitely going to see the possible 10,400 region. If that doesn't hold, then we see 9,900 again. And if that doesn't hold, then we're going to end up seeing $9,300 again. So we are still in absolutely bear territory for a long-term trend right now. On a 1 hour chart, we are just hovering above it, okay, guys, which is a lot for what we could ask for, considering we were down below the 55 EMA since the 20th, right? So we were below it for 50 days, or sorry, for 4 days there, and now we're above it, right? And this 1 hour one is sort of rejecting it right now, but we want to see if it can stay above it or not. It's already falling below on other time frames, which might cause like a domino effect and trigger into this hourly time frame as well. So the only thing to watch for, in my opinion, is this zone right there, this green zone, wherever it may be. If it does break into here, I personally believe that it could act as a really, really good catalyst if it breaks into these zones there, regardless of where it might be. But we're getting rejection once again, which will most likely fall to one of these levels if they don't hold. So you guys have to make sure you're watching the volume, watching the indicators, watching for signs of reversals. If you don't know signs of reversals, go learn what signs of reversals are. I've got a massive list of resources online now that are tutorial videos, and you guys need to go through them to understand what I'm talking about, right? Because I am not here to give buy and sell signals. Someone on YouTube commented, and he said, this guy named Lucas, which I'm not going to call out Lucas, so he said to me that I listened to you twice and I lost money because of you. Well, how do you lose money from me when there's both a bull and a bear scenario in every single technical analysis of mine, pretty much, okay? How do you lose money? It just doesn't make any sense at all, right? Or sorry, how do you lose... I'm not surprised that you lost money, but what I'm saying is, how do you lose money and blame it on me when I offer both bull and bear scenarios, right? You guys have to be able to discern information and always understand that every decision you make is ultimately your own responsibility. And if you lose money, it is because of your own fault, no matter what. It is not because of anyone's fault. If you guys go on TradingView, if you watch my technical analysis videos, and you have selective hearing or seeing, and you only want to believe one specific scenario, and you can't react to changes, then absolutely you will lose money. But at the end of the day, guys, it's not their fault that they wrote the TA or said something on YouTube that made you lose the money. It's your fault for believing it and not knowing how to discern information. So once again, I'm not going to call anyone out, Lucas, but this is for you there. Yeah. So guys, I'm no financial advisor. You guys know that. I'm just a dude sitting in my underwear at home who does this full time. Has a pretty good life in terms of just being happy where he is in general. And I just want to help out the public and teach people how to fish. And I don't ever want to give buy and sell signals, nor will I ever give them in my life. If you guys have ever noticed, I don't even respond to the people that say, what should I buy? What's a good price? When should I sell it? I completely ignore all of that stuff, because those people, I know for a fact already, they are setting themselves up for failure. And I'm not going to be supporting people that don't even know the basics of what kind of questions to ask, or that don't realize why it is so wrong to begin with, right? So yeah, so once again, I'm no financial advisor. I'm just giving you guys my opinions. You guys need to make sure that you know how to chart this. If you don't know how to chart this, you got to open up your charts, because I'm not going to give you guys specific price points on when to buy and sell. I'm a very reactive trader, and that's what's made me very successful over the past few years, especially the past like 8 months, I would say, since I've been doing this full time. I've never had a down month yet. In fact, I've never had a down week yet. In fact, last year, if you guys remember, I went on a 93-day win streak, right? That's the longest win streak I ever had. It was crazy where I was tweeting my profits that day. But what has gotten me to that level is that I'm consistently reacting to information as it comes in, and I don't count on anyone for TA except for my own. Why? Guys, because it's my own money, and I will count on myself, and I will not trust some random dude on the internet, okay? And I respect that you guys respect me, and trust me, it's very reciprocated. I respect and appreciate all the feedback you guys have given me, and all the criticism as well for how I can improve as a trader, you know, or how I can improve the community as well. So it's very reciprocated and appreciated, okay? But I want to let you guys know that I really want to help you succeed as a trader and develop those skills that you can keep for life. Once these skills are here, guys, they don't go away. William O'Neill, I'm going to pull up a book. William O'Neill, Stock Market. This is one of my favorite books, okay, guys? It's called How to Make Money in the Stock Market, right here. Do you guys know when this was written? This was written, I think, in the original one was like 1984 or something. Yeah, 1984 was when the first one was written in this one, and it still holds today, okay? It still holds 100% true today. I think this is just a different edition of it, but yeah, it's a really, really old book. So what I'm getting to is, you know, strategies, they last for a long time, and they stick with you for a super long time as well. And once you develop these skills for yourself, you don't need to lean on anybody else. You can just keep practicing your skills and improve as a trader. So these are my thoughts on Bitcoin and just my general thoughts in general. I've said general many times now. We have to break this resistance line to consider it an uptrend. Until then, without the volume, there's no uptrend, guys. There's just a consolidation that's still wedging into this point right there, with critical points, such as this one right there, our previous swing low, such as this one, within the top channel there, that's our lowest part there, and then we got our extreme ends right there in the lower end of this channel here that I consider as a support too. So I will be watching very carefully for my alts. I'll be watching Bitcoin extremely careful as well. If it goes down, I will be shorting my altcoins, especially Ripple and IOTA some more. And if it goes up there, then I'm definitely going to be going to a long position. But I need more confirmation, guys. Stuff like this happens. You have to understand that there are weeks, there are months where there will be major downtrends like this, and the majority of people get liquidated. Guys, anybody could make money in an uptrend market. In a bull market, everybody can make money. It is so hard not to make money in a bull market. Everything goes up. It was very hard for people to lose money, I'm sure, if you guys just played it even half right, from, you know, from here, from the 13th or till the 20K high about. So yeah, anyways, those are kind of my thoughts for the day. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. If you guys like these videos, definitely give it an upvote on steemit there, and make sure you guys also subscribe, like, and share to the content on YouTube and on social and on Twitter there as well. And if you guys especially want to let me know I'm doing an awesome job, you're welcome to buy me a beer and donate to the cryptocurrency piggy bank. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you guys in a bit.